Alexa, how long has it been?
It's been around 4 minutes.
Are you kidding me? I feel like social media has become a destructive part of my life, and I'm sure that that's the case for a lot of people as well. And while each person has their own issues with it, I've narrowed it down to 3 main side effects that are ruining the quality of my life. For starters, the amount of time that I spend on social media is unacceptable. Look at this. 2 hours per day on Instagram and an hour per day on TikTok. This is just sad. This is wow. 3 hours. 3 hours is a significant portion of my day that is being wasted. And you think that I'm looking at something useful, but la! This is just mindless scrolling. This is just me looking at memes. And it makes me feel super guilty. It makes me feel really bad because I could be using this time for something that's way more useful. My second problem is the compulsive checking. I have to check. I have to reach out for my phone every 20 minutes. I can't watch a movie without checking my phone, or work, or be on the phone without checking my phone. Cool. I'm with you. It's bad. I have a problem, and I feel like I can't enjoy the thing that I'm doing anymore. My last issue is the negative content. There are great creators and amazing content on social, but I realized that to get to that one great post, I have to go through 100 posts that are just noise. I have to go through all the garbage and hate and despair just to get to that one good piece of content. I'm constantly subjecting myself to all this negativity, and it bums me out. It makes me anxious, and it's draining. What I'm addicted to is not the likes or comments, it's the anticipation of good content. That's why I keep scrolling for hours. That's why I put myself through all the negativity, to find that little nugget that brings me value. But honestly, the value that I'm getting is not worth the cost, and my mental health is much more important. So this is why I want to step away from social media for a month. I want to see what benefits I get from quitting. Is it going to make me a better person? Is it going to change my life? I don't know, but I want to find out. To make sure I commit to this challenge, I'm going to delete all the social media apps from my phone, but I will allow myself to post when I upload a new video. These are the rules. Now let's do this. Alexa, how long has it been?
It's been around 4 minutes.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I'm not surprised that I'm bored, honestly, because social media was the easiest and quickest form of entertainment for me, so I need to replace it with something else. What do you think? Other than that, I do find myself unconsciously reaching for my phone and swiping to find the apps. Then I'd remember that they're not there and continue with whatever it was I was doing. It's strange, if you think about it, that opening the apps is out of your control. Checking social media is the last thing I do before I sleep and the first thing I do in the morning. It's sad, and I knew that already, but I didn't realize that I was using social media as a means to wake up, because it jolts me awake. Usually I'd wake up, check Instagram for 30 minutes, and then start my day. Now it's taking me longer to feel awake, but my mornings have become much more relaxed. When was the last time you stood in line without checking your phone? Standing in line is weird now. Also just waiting without doing anything is weird. I think we're so uncomfortable doing nothing that checking our phones has become a nervous tick. I am more productive. I am. It's very obvious. I noticed that my focus and attention have improved, but most importantly, I've been sticking with difficult things much longer. In the past, as soon as the smallest obstacle arises, I would immediately check my phone. Now that I don't have this option, I've been more persistent with difficult work. Also, I've been falling asleep much faster and sleeping better. I still miss it, I still have the cravings, and I haven't been able to find something to fill the void. But I have been learning to play the ukulele, and it's been really fun. Yesterday, I discovered something very dangerous. First of all, I was upset and angry and filled with negative thoughts. And all I wanted to do the entire time was scroll social media. I didn't care about solving the issue. All I wanted was to check. I had a very real physical craving for it, and it was very hard for me to process my feelings. It took all day to understand what was going on and work through it. It turns out that I use social media as a defense mechanism. I use it to escape these negative thoughts and feelings instead of working through them. And it feels eerily close to more serious addiction problems. This is something that clearly needs to stop, so I'm going to work on processing these negative thoughts and feelings in a much healthier way. I just finished watching The Social Dilemma on Netflix. It's a great documentary. It shows you the manipulative side of social media, how the business model is set up, and how dangerous it really is. Some of the things that they said really hit home. I highly recommend it. At the end of every day, I like to sit on the couch, calm down, and recharge. Before this challenge, I would sit on the couch and mindlessly scroll social media in an attempt to relax. Oh, my sweet summer child, how wrong you have been. It wasn't relaxing. I didn't know it before because I was addicted, but now I can see. I can see because I am relaxed. It has been a couple of weeks since the end of the challenge, and I downloaded Instagram again, just Instagram, and aside from the initial excitement of checking all the notifications and messages that I missed, the first 5 minutes of scrolling were very intense. It was just... Is this what I was addicted to? No. I will be keeping the apps and my accounts because I believe in moderation. But I think moving forward, I will have a much better relationship with social. All in all, I feel fantastic. I feel like a weight has been lifted. I don't miss it, I don't crave it. Even though I never filled the void with anything else, it just went away on its own. I really like the new habits that came out of this challenge. I've been more deliberate with how I spend my time. I feel happier and more present. I feel like I know myself better. This is gonna sound so cheesy, but I do feel like it changed my life. I do feel like it made me a better person. 1010 did not expect, but 1010 would recommend. I encourage everyone to do this challenge, to discover who you are without addiction, to learn more about the behaviors you didn't even know you were doing. And if you plan on doing this challenge or you've done it already, tell me about your experience. How did you feel? What did you learn? Please share them in the comments below. I'd be very interested to read them. If you'd like to see more challenges, click right here and subscribe. But most importantly, hit that like button because that is how I know that you enjoyed my content. And I'll see you next time.